So now it's time for one of those funny songs about religion. Religion and politics, you know, it's always good to bring up either one of those because you're bound to get a reaction out of people. But I grew up, like I said, in a small town, and we had, I think, more churches in town than we had people. We had one church for every person. But church was a big part of my life. I grew up in the church, and, you know, it's like the hub of the community. I mean, that's where the music was. It's where the community was. It's where my friends were, the girls were, and everything was in church. And I loved church. It actually fit me fine. But, you know, for everybody that grows up, particularly in the U.S., we're a pretty religious country. At some point in your life, you have to come to terms with what parts of it work for you and what parts of it don't work for you. And you got to just work that out. I tended to work that out with a bit of a sense of humor. And because I felt like, you know, taking something as serious as life, death, and existence and kind of viewing it through with a little bit of humor that maybe I could get people to think about those things, about the big questions. Because I do believe God has a sense of humor. I mean, look around you. It's kind of obvious. I was praying last night when an angel broke the line. She said, gonna have to put you on hold for a time. I said, hold like hell, let me talk to the boss. She said, I'm sorry, sinner, it's the boss's day off. And I realized then that the wages of sin was $2 an hour and working weekends. I was ignoring the thief who was lashed to the cross. He cried, help me get this son of a bitch off. I said I would if I could. I can't, so I won't. Well, I wouldn't want you messing your hair up, so don't. And I realized then that the wages of sin was all the lumber you can carry, all the nails you can bend. The wages of sin, the reward of fear, is worrying and fretting every second of the year. If heaven is guilt, no sex, no show, then I'm not sure if I really want to go. The wages of sin, the price that you pay, is worrying and fretting every second of the day. The church, the state, your God and country kind. One gets your body, the other gets your mind. Mary, Mary Magdalene, how about a date? You've been wasting your time staying up so late. Your boyfriend's dead, the word is you're a whore. Oh, just about then I heard a knock on the door. I realized then that the wages of sin was a bad reputation and too many friends. The wages of sin, the wages of sin, wages of sin. God forgives me. If he does, you should too.
I love it for the contrast.
Yeah, life's all about contrast, man.